I'm gonna do like a little like baity thumbnail here. I'm gonna Photoshop this to look like the ROG Ally X like leak, and I'm gonna do like a baity kind of reaction face, like something along those lines. Hi guys, I'm Kevin Evangelista. Welcome back to the channel, and I'm gonna do like a little bit of a unscripted video here because I am recording this video June 1st and June 2nd. Computex is happening, and the new ROG Ally is going to be revealed to the public, the ROG Ally X. Unfortunately, my plans to go to Computex did not materialize, so I'm stuck here in hot Philippines, but that's not going to stop me from making this video. This video, I just want to kind of like talk about the ROG Ally and the ROG Ally X, the upcoming ROG Ally X. I just kind of want to talk about the stuff that has been teased, the stuff that has been leaked, and the stuff that is yet to be confirmed, or we're actually expecting to see, or I'm actually wanting to see in the ROG Ally X, or in like a future ROG Ally update. But before we continue with the video, let's keep the lights on here in the studio. This video is brought to you by Sneak Attack Design Lab. They're a clothing company that specializes in technical fashion, more commonly known as techwear, and you can see me in their clothes in most of my videos. I've been supporting their brand ever since I met them back in 2019, and now they're returning the favor. Head on over to this link, you can find it in the description as well, to get 10% off your order from their site. Check their clothes out, you're bound to see something badass over there that'll look great on you. Thank you very much to Sneak Attack for this exclusive promo for my viewers. Now, back to the video. So, a few weeks ago, ROG held a live stream on YouTube, and they kind of teased the ROG Ally X. And yeah, let's just recap what they told us. So it'll be called the ROG Ally X, and it will come in black. It's not yet the ROG Ally 2. So based on this like naming scheme, I assume that the ROG Ally, like Android phones and iPhones, is going to be following like a TikTok schedule of releases every year. Let's just say odd numbered years, like the first year of release, like year 1, and then year 3, and then year 5. Those are going to be like major like hardware and software upgrades to the line, and even numbered years. So the year 2, year 4, year 6, those are going to be minor updates to the device. Like with phones, like the S22 was kind of like a big upgrade, then the S23 was kind of like a minor upgrade, then the S24 is like a big upgrade again, Samsung's Galaxy phones. But yeah, looks like it's going to be following that kind of like product release scheduling every year. So apparently it's going to be more than just a basic refresh. It's built for the enthusiast, so we're going to explore this later. Battery is going to improve. It will still be running the Z1 Extreme and the same 1080p 120Hz LCD VRR display. So when I was watching the live stream, this is kind of like a contentious point with people. Immediately, like everyone was expecting that the ROG Ally X will upgrade to an OLED screen, but unfortunately that's not gonna happen. Everyone was expecting like a chip upgrade and a screen upgrade, but it looks like that's going to happen on the ROG Ally 2, not on the ROG Ally X. It will have improvements to battery, storage, RAM, ports, and some physical changes. So, okay. It will ship with Armoury Crate SE 1.5 that comes with a UI and feature overhaul. But that upgrade will also reach the Z1 and Z1 Extreme original Ally models as well. It was kind of like a very bare, very thin live stream when it came to details. But 2 days ago, there was a very big leak pre-Computex about the ROG Ally X. Some tech sheets and some slides about the ROG Ally X were leaked. I think it was a Korean leaker. I'm gonna put up the images here. Sorry ROG, this is already in the public domain. I have to talk about it. I know you guys don't like me talking about leaks and stuff, but you know, it's already in the public domain. Everyone is already talking about it. And I can kind of connect the dots here on what changed in this version over the original version based on what was discussed during the live stream. So yes, it's going to be called the ROG Ally X. The display is the same. We've yet to see if it'll have any minor improvements. I don't know. Hopefully there are some minor improvements, but as it is, the ROG Ally already has a really good screen. It's not OLED, but as an LCD screen, it's like one of the better ones, or it's one of the best ones that I've tried. Apparently, it'll have an 80 watt-hour battery, doubling up the 40 watt-hour battery from the current Ally. That is really good news because, my God, while I can't live without the ROG Ally, I can't live away from the electrical socket when I'm playing this. I'm mostly playing like 2010 titles like Dirt 2 and Test Drive Unlimited 2. So I'm always playing at 15 watts. And yeah, 15 watt gameplay on the ROG Ally is an hour and a half at best. Unless you're playing on like lowest brightness, lowest volume that you can hear, and at 10 watts, that's when you're gonna reach like 2-hour gameplay time out of the ROG Ally. Anything above that, you're under 2 hours. So this is really good. It'll come with 1 terabyte of storage, and it will now be available in M.2 2280 format. Really good. I am currently, I only learned very recently that I can start like customizing this because I can keep it. I have been hard pressed looking for an M.2 2230 upgrade for this, or like a 2 terabyte or a 1 terabyte. So yeah, I would have preferred to use 228 M.2 2280s lying around here. But yeah, the ROG Ally X supporting the 2280 format, that's really good. So we're also free to assume that it will also support all the intermediary formats between 2280 and 2230. So yeah, that's good. Apparently the ROG Ally X will also come with 24 gigs of RAM. No more 16 gigs, 24 gigs. Really good. Apparently it's also going to support USB 4. So this is something that we have to talk about. So there have been a lot of speculation, a lot of unconfirmed leaks that the ROG Ally is going to be dropping the XG mobile connector, and it's going to be using a USB 4 standard. So probably like it's going to be like 2 USB-C ports here, like one USB 3.2 and one USB 4 like Thunderbolt. The leaks don't show the top of the ROG Ally X, so yeah, we still haven't confirmed that. But either way, a lot of people have been asking for it because, you know, USB 4 is kind of like the standard for external GPUs, and people apparently don't really like the XG mobile by the sole reason that it is much more expensive than other external GPUs. But for me, yeah, either way works. So if you want USB 4, sure. If you want the XG mobile connector, sure. I won't be mad either way. I'm much more concerned with adding another USB-C port to the ROG Ally, or maybe even just one USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A port. But, you know, either way works for me. And finally, for physical changes, apparently in the leak, it now has significantly bigger wings for grip. If you look at the leak, it doesn't have like this cut anymore. It looks to be like much more flared out and much thicker here at the side, which is a super welcome addition for me. I have huge hands. Take a look at how my hand how big my hand is compared to the Ally. The Ally is a very small device for me, and yeah, I really wish it was thicker. That's why I use a case with it. The second thing is the M1 and M2 buttons look to be smaller on the ROG Ally X, which is fine as well. I don't really use these much, and as we can see in the back of the leaked images, apparently this part, the vents part, has been made bigger, so it kind of like touches up here to the edge now and reaches lower down here, and it even touches like this little like slash at the back. It even reaches out, like curves around the M2 or M1 button. So bigger vent, I'm hoping it means bigger cooling, bigger fan for cooling, or like a bigger heatsink. But we've yet to see that. But based on the size that I'm seeing, even the ROG like I logo here, it seems to be like bigger in terms of vents. So yeah, that's a very welcome change. I hope that they're also going to extend like the vents here at the top to come across like this entire thing, so it can just like dump heat out like super fast. But I kind of like realize that it's going to make it look like the MSI Claw, but it's fine. So yeah, that's the recap of what we were told and what was leaked. So those are the only kind of like dots that I can connect. But there's still a lot of space for stuff that can or might be on the ROG Ally X, which is not yet confirmed because the leak just showed like the front, the back, and some X-ray photos, some digital X-ray photos, and there's no like tour around the product. So I've listed down here some more things that I would like to see improved, if not on the ROG Ally X, a future ROG Ally model. So first off, improved customizability. I've always maintained that gaming handhelds should take being like controllers much more seriously. What do I mean by that? My daily driver controller, the Fantech EOS WGP15, you can customize the thumbsticks to be higher. You can swap them out. You can change out the D-pad for a dish or either a 4-button or an 8-button layout. And you can customize the depth of throw to the trigger. So there's like a little like switch here. So if you set it to the most shallow one, you only have to press it like this much. It can only be pressed down this much. And if you set it to the deepest one, you can push it in all the way. It's not even innovation. A lot of like pro controllers or gamepads already have those by default. So yeah, ROG you already have the Raikiri Pro. So you can just transplant you can just split the Raikiri Pro in half and then like put the ROG Ally in the middle of it. Take the control customizability, like the physical customizability, further. ROG also out of the box Hall effect joysticks. So yeah, I've already put in my order for a Kit Hall effect joystick upgrade for the ROG Ally. So it takes a while to get here. So yeah, it's kind of like a standard by now. So these ones, the bumpers or the triggers on the ROG Ally are Hall effect triggers, but the joysticks, the much more important one to be Hall effect, are not. So yeah, I'd like to see that start on the ROG Ally X and not on the ROG Ally 2. Just put Hall effect joysticks in there. I would like to see improved ergonomics. So yeah, hopefully there's a built-in stand. If not on the ROG Ally X, we've seen the back of the ROG Ally X. It doesn't have a stand. So with the ROG Ally 2, can you like put a stand on there, like a little stand? And there's this is something that I feel like every gaming handheld should have. It should have like a loop for putting in a lanyard in, like a little like lanyard for the hand, just so when you're playing and you kind of slip your hand, it's not going to like kiss the concrete and get shattered into a million pieces. So yeah, a hand or a loop for a lanyard for the hand would be fine. I'm not gonna like hang it from like a neck lanyard like all Flava Flav like, but like a little like loop for a lanyard for the hand, that would be better. Improved specs, so OLED screen, we're probably going to see this on the ROG Ally 2. Additional USB-C port. Come on, the ROG phone that I'm using to shoot this right now has 2 USB-C ports. Just add another USB-C port. One port is not enough for something like this. Just add another USB-C port. This is a bit more far-fetched, but I would like to have the ROG Ally, probably the ROG Ally 2, to have a webcam because I'd like to stream. But this is a bit more far-fetched because I haven't seen any other gaming handheld that follows like this, like handheld format to have webcam. But if you can add it in a future ROG Ally, new colors. So yeah, this is not so far-fetched as I would expect. Please customize the colors on the ROG Ally. It's good that the ROG Ally X is going to come in black. And I have no problem with the white. I actually much more prefer the white. But, where's the glacier blue? Where's the eclipse gray? Next one is something that we haven't kind of confirmed yet in the leaks and in the live stream and in the leaks. But I hope you fixed the SD card problem because, as you know, this is a media unit. A lot of people have used this before me. And when this unit reached me, the SD card reader was already busted. I'm probably going to have to send this back to ROG. Like, thank you for letting me keep this, but can you fix this? Can you fix the SD card on my unit? Because I would like to use an SD card on this. So I don't really care how ROG fixes that. If they want to like transfer the SD card reader somewhere else, or if they shield it better from heat, I don't care. I just hope that the SD card reader is fixed in the ROG Ally X, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fixed. It's one of the bigger issues of the Ally. But yeah, I would be pretty sore if they do not fix the SD card issues on the ROG Ally X. And lastly, the last thing that I'm kind of hoping that I would see in a version of the Ally, if not the ROG Ally X, it's probably not on the ROG Ally X, and it's probably not going to be in the ROG Ally 2. But I hope this is in consideration. But I find it really bizarre that gaming handhelds are supposed to be mobile and they're supposed to be usable on the go. But most games right now require an internet connection to play. So, can gaming handhelds have 5G SIM card slots and 5G connectivity? Like natively? Asus, I've seen you put 5G SIMs on your expert box. Can you transplant one over to the ROG Ally? Like in a future ROG Ally. Can you do that, please? Because that would be perfect. One example. One example would have to be the PlayStation Portal. The PlayStation Portal, you're expected to bring that like everywhere outside the house. And it doesn't work without an internet connection. So it's kind of like super obvious, PlayStation, that you should put like a 5G SIM in it. So it's not running off of some like airport Wi-Fi or some hotspot Wi-Fi from the phone. Just put 5G in it. Handhelds in general are almost the same. Like, you're expecting me to bring this on the go, and what if I want to play in a bus? And I don't want to turn on the hotspot for my phone because some bad actors can stealthily connect to it and access my data. Putting a password is kind of like secure most of the time, but public areas are very, very, very dangerous for broadcasting a Wi-Fi signal out there. So just put a 5G SIM in it. 5G. Put millimeter wave 5G support on these, and yeah, they're going to be like super autonomous mobile gaming powerhouses. So yeah, I am not expecting that to show up on the ROG Ally X or nor the ROG Ally 2, but in a future ROG Ally, please. You've already done it on your ExpertBook laptops. Please put 5G on it. So yeah, I'm assuming this is not going to be a quick video because I talked for like 30 minutes straight, but thank you very much for watching this video. I am going to be watching the live reveal of the ROG Ally X at Computex tomorrow. So yeah, if you agree with any of the changes that I listed down here, leave a comment down below. If not, tell me how stupid my idea is. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.